So we're live Saturday morning, November 1st. So I'm having my tea right now. So I did say I was going to come on at 1, but I honestly don't have time. So I'm just going to jump on quickly and add the latest decodes and news that's going around. So I had a comment left on one of my videos. It was one of the Charlie Kirk videos from a while back. So thank you for leaving this comment. April AAA 1234, a couple hours ago, said, interesting. I thought that you may be off on the Star Trek info. So you're not the only person, April. Whenever I come out and give these decodes and tell the world what I see and the signs and the symbolism, people don't see what I see and instantly think, oh, he's way off, he's connecting, he's reaching, he's just babbling, right? Which is not true. A lot of the information, like I said, I get it straight from the Lord. A lot of it can't be explained, but I do my best to share it. So April again says, interesting. I thought you may be off on the Star Trek info. However, now with Captain Kirk's right-hand man, Dr. McCoy, Mikey McCoy. What? This is so weird. I can hardly believe it. Why? Star Trek. So obviously, I have the answer to that because I was the first person to share that information and connect the Star Trek to the coming fake alien invasion. And everyone wants to know why the names, like I knew right away when I saw the name Kirk and all, it was just too much everything I've been saying of. So I knew what to look for. I know how the rituals are going to transpire. So the ritual is fully underway and I'm going to show you it. So, but quickly, so thank you for that comment. So yes, Dr. McCoy, let me search it. So Charlie Kirk has a right-hand man. Charlie Kirk, Mikey McCoy. So the Daily Mail just posted a story, as with other outlets, media outlets. So Charlie Kirk's closest aides have addressed the latest conspiracy theories about the late Turning Point USA founder's death head on. So Andrew Colvert, executive producer of the Charlie Kirk Show, tackled spurious claims on Monday about Kirk's right-hand man, Mikey McCoy, including allegations that his behavior was suspicious in the immediate aftermath of the shooting. So Charlie Kirk has a right-hand man named Mikey McCoy. Captain Kirk's right-hand man was Dr. McCoy in the Star Trek series. So here we get the AI overview. So Captain Kirk and Dr. McCoy are the central characters in Star Trek, the original series, defined by their close friendship, which is highlighted by Kirk's nickname for McCoy, Bones. The nickname is a shortened, informal term for a doctor, deriving from the term sawbones. So their relationship dynamic, the pair, along with Spock from the show's iconic trio, where McCoy's compassionate and emotional perspective serves as a crucial counterbalance to Spock's logic and Kirk's intuition. So there you have it. Captain Kirk and Dr. McCoy are very close friends from the Star Trek original series from the 50s and 60s, But yet now we're finding out that Charlie Kirk's right-hand man is also a McCoy, spelled the exact same way, with your 2 C's for your 33 masonry, because they are Freemasons. This is one big ritual. So there's your Star Trek ritual, right? This is all tied in with space, with the United States Space Command, right? Because they about to fake an alien invasion, but they need to put the ritual out in the world, into the system, to the masses. So they need to be bombarded with your mind with space, comets, moon landings, rockets, aliens, UFOs. You need to constantly have that going through the human collective, right? If you're a part of that hijacked collective where it's forced upon you to like and see and react to what the system wants you to react to, right? Like sporting events or Hurricane Melissa, like natural disasters or forced natural disasters using technology such as HARP, such as DEW, direct energy weapons. So McCoy and McCoy spelt the exact same way, and Kirk and Kirk. So we got the 2 Kirks and the 2 McCoys. I'm not surprised, right? So Hurricane Melissa, we're going to cover some of that. And quickly, Kim Kardashian is in the news. And what is she in the news for? She has been put on blast because Kim Kardashian says that the moon landing was fake. Kim Kardashian calls 1969 moon landing fake. NASA sets the record straight. So now Kim Kardashian is at war with NASA, right? Not like we've been at war with them for the longest time. Okay, forget this channel, New York Times. We're not subscribing. Los Angeles Times. Kim Kardashian calls fake news on the 1969 moon landing. The Guardian. Yes, we've been to the moon before. NASA rebuffs Kim Kardashian conspiracy theory. So now the fake moon landing is a Kim Kardashian conspiracy theory. Even though people like myself have been telling you my whole life for like 30 plus years that the moon landing was fake. For the last decade, for the last 10 years, been telling you that not only is the moon landing fake and NASA is a satanic organization full of Masons and devil worshippers, but the earth is flat. So we always knew that the moon landing was fake. But now in the last 10 years, I found out why they faked the moon landing. It was because earth is flat and space is fake. So the BBC, Los Angeles, the Guardian, the New York Times, this is the big, big, big story. NASA hits back at Kim Kardashian's moon landing conspiracy. No, it is not Kim Kardashian, the sodomites, moon landing conspiracy. But here we go. So I told you a long time ago about all of this. We talked about Donald Trump, or Trump, because he's German. He's related to the Heinz family. They're all Nazi Germans. They changed their names and spellings to hide. But I've done the decodes on the Trump spelling years ago. We can bring that back from 5 years. He's the Antichrist, right? But as we get near to the end, part of the rules is that Satan always has to reveal the truth. You can't just manipulate the world with lies, 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 hide all the truth, and it doesn't work that way. And Satan knows that. He has to play by the rules if he wants to win the souls that he's getting the contracts to, right? Because humanity will sign a soul contract denouncing God and Jesus Christ and pledging allegiance to the beast system, to the AI god, Satan, Lucifer, the devil. And all this is happening and coming. So what he is doing is checking off the check boxes by saying, before he gets the contract signed by you, he's going to make sure he reveals the truth. So now he's going to activate all these sodomites, right? These Canaanite, Amorite, Hamite, disgusting people, sodomites, to reveal the truth. So look, so why is this? Kim Kardashian's probably one of the most famous people on earth. So what does this do? Are people gonna look into the fake moon landing now? Well, she's not saying Earth is flat. She's not saying that. She's just saying, I don't believe the moon landing was real. It's fake or was filmed in a Hollywood basement. So US Space Agency, NASA, has rejected reality star Kim Kardashian's claim that the 1969 space mission to land the first man on the moon was faked. He's like, yes, we've been to the moon before 6 times. NASA acting administrator Sean Duffy wrote on social media. So Kardashian made the comments on the latest episode of her running TV series, The Kardashians, telling co-star Sarah Paulson she thought the moon landing didn't happen. Despite being consistently debunked, conspiracy theories as to whether humans actually reached the moon have persisted for more than 50 years, particularly with the rise of social media. So stay tuned. They're going to do something crazy. So now they're putting this in the mainstream. They're going to use the AI technology to show that, oh, look, we're going to the moon. We just landed. They have the technology to fake it even better now. Or they're just going to send in the 3-Eye Atlas, Open AI Atlas, Project Bluebeam, Meteor coming out of the solar system to shut everyone up, like, and distract. This is all distract, but they're slowly revealing and hinting at the truth by using these mega stars, reality star, Kim K. Okay, so let's get some decodes on to show you. So do you remember the Star Trek decodes we had up? All the connections, Captain Kirk. I've had it here for the longest time. April knows. That's why she was like, oh, I thought maybe you were off. That I was off with the decodes. That my intuition and that my trust in Jesus Christ was off because other people hadn't seen or understood yet. And now 2 months later, like 8 weeks, I posted this the very first day the guy was taken out and said, look, it's a Star Trek ritual, right? His name is Kirk. It's too similar. It just kept ringing. Fake alien invasion is coming. There's the devil horns. Even Irina Zarutska. They all equal 1104. Irina Zarutska equals 1104. She was taken out before Charlie Kirk, Charles James Kirk, right? Where's the 1104? And Captain Kirk, 1104, which is Hell the Antichrist. We have, I did the Star Trek decode with, well, first of all, we got Galactic Federation is 666. So I kept saying that the Charlie Kirk ritual was for the fake alien invasion, for the Galactic Federation, 666. Galactic Federation is also 918. Charles James Kirk is 918. And I have a bunch of more 918s, which are right. So 918, 918. We have Prove Me Wrong, 918. Charles James Kirk, 918. Miss Arizona, 918. The New World Order is AI, 918. Year of the Snake, which is the year we're in right now, 918. So I just added the New World Order is AI, 918. And it's here. Star Trek. Where is this? Where's that sodomite Tom McDonald? Oh, here we go. Anyway, so we got the United States Space Give me a second. So now I'm not sure what this thing did to my live. So if anyone's watching, have I been on mute this whole time, or was it just recently? Because the audio just told me I was on mute. So again, Star Trek was released November 18th, 94. When Charlie Kirk tweeted on December 19th, 2012, I love Star Trek, that fell exactly 6,606 days afterwards. And then from that date to the September 23rd Feast of Trumpets date was 666 weeks. So now we have an album called The Revolution by Tom MacDonald. And it was released November 18th, 2022. Huh. The same release date as Star Trek Generations in 1994. So Revolution was released the same date as Star Trek, like 28 years before. And then we have Revolution, which equals 1254, which equals Tom MacDonald. And remember, it was 1254 weeks from September 11th, which fell on September 23rd, 2025. So Charlie Kirk, here's some tweets. April 11th, 24. Imagine believing that climate change caused the solar eclipse, that the moon is a planet made of gas, that NPR is honest journalism. Tom MacDonald on April 5th, 2024. So this is around the time of the eclipse last year in April. I honestly, DGAF, is the solar eclipse ends humanity. It's WrestleMania weekend, baby. So a couple of eclipse decodes or tweets. So Tom MacDonald tweeted on December 23rd, 2023, me and my dad at the legendary Vasquez Rock where Captain Kirk fought the Gorn. Go ahead, call me a nerd. Star Trek rules. So yes, Tom MacDonald is a huge Star Trek fan, big enough that him and his father went to one of the famous scenes where Kirk fought the Gorn, right? There they are doing the Spock hand sign. They're in Star Trek uniforms, so big Trekkies. And obviously, Tom MacDonald was born September 21st, 1988. There was a solar eclipse on September 21st, 2025, which happened to be the date of the funeral for Charlie Kirk. And Tom MacDonald made a song the day that Charlie died called Charlie. And it was released on September 11th, one day later. It was just 11:04, so I was on muted. Okay, now, do I have to double check and see if the whole live started like that, or was it just at 11:04? Give me a sec. I want to check quickly. Sorry for messing up. I just in a rush. Welcome to the fight, Griffin. Move it. Now I know this. Big ritual. Today's just NASA sets the record. Okay, so it seems like it was fine. I just wanted to double check because these things do happen. And again, I see you put 11:04. What happened? You said it was just 11:04. Is that when I got muted, or is that in reference to the decode 11:04? Because we've been talking a lot about the 11:04. So I said I'd share some quick decodes in regards to Hurricane Melissa. So it was not something natural, even though it may have appeared natural and caused devastation, but it was part of a ritual. They called it Hurricane Melissa. So Hurricane Melissa equals 1050, which is a rebellion against God, because they are playing God here. So the storm was 100% at the hands, created by the hands of humans and technology. Hurricane Melissa equals a rebellion against God and satanic worship. They named the hurricane Melissa. They could have named it Stephanie. They could have named it Sandy. They could have named it Michelle. But no, they named it Melissa because Melissa equals 666, the mark and number of the beast. It's that simple. I know people are going through hell right now, and we are praying for them, but people need to understand that this is by the hands and by the work of the beast, by Satan. And he's going to cause this destruction, and then he's going to offer the very help where you thank him, even though he's the very person that put you in that situation. So what Satan is doing is using these fake natural disasters to have people suffer and blame God. Do you understand how they're manipulating the masses to get angry with God and to turn against him and be like, why do you always make us suffer, Lord? Why do you always keep us broke and in poverty and starving and hungry, and then send hurricanes to just make everything hell and kill us off? That's not God doing that. This is the system. This is technology. It is Satan. So don't fall for it. Don't blame God. Do not blaspheme the Father, because he did die for our sins to save us, and will come and save us again as long as you submit yourselves to him. These hurricanes, these so-called natural disasters, whether it's an earthquake that's taken out cities, they can fake that. Whether it's forest fires taking out towns and villages, they are doing that too. There's hurricanes and tsunamis and cyclones. That is them, the government, the system, the devil, the technology, the AI. It is not God doing this. This is what Satan needs. He's going to cause so much mayhem, chaos, and destruction, make it look like it's by the hands of God, because it appears to be a natural disaster, floodings and lightning and thunder and earthquakes and volcanic eruptions, right? And then everyone's going to be like, oh, look, it's been 400 million years since this volcano exploded, and right now everything's happening at once. God is angry with us. It's not God. This is how they're going to play it, to have everyone blaspheme the Lord, and then all of a sudden Satan, the Antichrist, the AI God, will say, look, we can save you, we can fix this earth, and boom, everything's going to be all magically fixed and enlightened, and everyone's going to be fed and rich. It's BS. That's how they're going to get you to bow to the beast. Yep, it's Trump's new AI world order, 1656. Donald John Trump, man of sin, 1656. So the digital ID will consist of nanotechnology, which is why they equal the exact same numerical value. Nanotechnology also equals tribulation, 1260, one of the two halves of tribulation, that will equal 1260 days, 42 months, 3.5 years. Two 1260s equals 7 years trial and tribulation. The computer in the sky, the AI God, his name is 1331. Nanotechnology equals 1331. Its weaponization equals 1008. Weaponization of digital ID, nanotechnology. It's a weapon. Digital ID is a weapon. Weaponization equals 1098, which is order out of chaos. Weaponization also equals 616, and ceasefire Gaza Israel is 1008. Weaponization, nanotechnology, and digital ID, all 1008. So November 4th is coming up, the 1104 date, which is usually election night. It's where presidents get elected, all that nonsense, right? So 1260 weeks from September 11th and Antichrist Trump 666. Here he is at the United Nations, which is Brotherhood of Death or Tribulation. I'm just looking for the 1260 decode. Is this it? So yeah, so this is the 1260. It's massive. Seventh King Trump is 1260, right? Because he is the seventh king of Revelation. He is on the world stage right now, causing all the chaos and mayhem, making all the calls, giving power to the AI beast. Trump's new world order is AI. October 14th is 1260, gang violence, Snake Eyes movie, September 11th, all equal 1260, all ties directly in with the 7-year tribulation. The first half of the tribulation will be 1260 days, and the second half of tribulation, Great Tribulation, will also be 1260 days. 3.5 years, 3.5 years, totaling the 7 years. Seventh King Trump equals 1260. Birthing ritual, the end of the United States of America, world king Satan, Antichrist system is 1260. Digital beast system is 1260. The Prince of Darkness, Satan's devices, Bride of Satan, Erica L. Franzway, 1260. Antichrist reveal, 1260. During these uncertain times, digital switch, Fountain of Youth, the rise of the machines, all 1260. March 22nd is 1260. So this is what I was looking for, because Captain Kirk, so the actor that plays Captain Kirk, William Shatner, date of birth is March 22nd, 1931. And I just showed you that March 22nd equals 1260 for one of your halves of tribulation. Military invasion, rebelling against Satan. When is the rapture? Jesus on the cross. They all equal 1260. So March 22nd equals March 22nd, or your 322 for Skull and Bones. So William Shatner was born on March 22nd, right? He played Captain Kirk. So James Tiberius Kirk, the character, was born in Riverside, Iowa, also on March 22nd, the year 2233. For a reverse 32233, it's all there. So the actor plays a character that has the exact same birthday, March 22nd, 322. Yes, you're 322. So from Tuesday, September 11th, 2001 to this Tuesday coming, November 4th, 2025, or 11/04, will fall exactly 1260 weeks and 0 days on November 4th, 2025, which is coming up in the next 70 hours, right? 11/04, 1260. 11/04 is hell, the Antichrist. 1260 is tribulation. It was from May 24th, 2022, the Robb Elementary School incident, to November 4th, 2025, is also 1260 days. So 1260 weeks from September 11th ritual, and 1260 days from the Robb Elementary School ritual, where 19 students and 2 teachers for your 192. Oh, some more 322. So 322 is the Antichrist birthing ritual, which is why Captain Kirk 322, 322, right? Which is why Charles Kirk and Mikey McCoy, or Captain Kirk and Dr. McCoy, it's the alien Antichrist AI birthing ritual for the New World Order. Digital transformation is 322. So seventh King Trump is 1260. 1260 equals 11/04. So when you see the number 1260 and you write it out, so 1260 weeks from 9/11 falls on 1104. 1260 days from the Robb Elementary School incident ritual falls on 1104. 1260 written out is 1104, and 1104, I told you, is Hail the Antichrist, or slave of Satan. And look, September 11th equals 1260. So, and it was September 11th, 2001. 1260 weeks later, it's November 4th, 1104. September 11th, 1260, 1260, 1104. Unbelievable. More decodes there. The beast system. King Mark Carney equals the beast system. The Prime Minister of Canada, all equals the same. So Trump and Carney, they discussed some things together, I believe, at the White House. There's Carney looking like a little sissy girl there next to Trump. Just a good actor. Trump is also a sissy girl, sodomite. But 7th King Trump equals 1260. 7th King Trump is also 666. Canada becomes America equals 1104. 51 states equals 1104. 51st state Canada is 1152. Donald Trump New World Order 1152. Canada merger equals 1404. Mark of the Beast is 1404. Great Man 474, Fallen Angel, and Tough Negotiator 1260. Because Trump says that Carney is a great man and tough negotiator in trade talks. And 1404, which in Strong's Concordance Greek is Satan, the dragon. So you put 1404 weeks from 9/11/2001. It falls on 8/8/28. Weapons, the movie, was released on 8/8, August 8th, written by Zach M. Kreger, which equals 1260. Disgusting movie. Okay, let's get back to the beginning of this. And 1440 equals Soul Contract. And it falls on Tuesday, April 17th, 2029. There's the decodes. I think I went over them yesterday, but I'll just quickly leave that on the screen there. So let's get back to this Star Trek connection with the alien invasion. So there's more 322s because Charlie Kirk is a Zionist, which equals 322. Charlie Kirk Memorial, 322. Charlie Kirk's release date of his show, 7/7/2019, to September 10th, 2025, was exactly 322 weeks. 322. Feast of Trumpets Day. We've covered all of this, so it's all coming out now. The fact that Charlie Kirk has a right-hand man named McCoy is absolutely ridiculous. They're mocking you. Again, I told you, Hell the Antichrist is 1104 or November 4th. Hell Trump the Antichrist is 322, or Hell Obama the Antichrist is 1656. Satan the Antichrist 1254. I forgive him equals Antichrist. 1656. So here were the 1254s, in case anyone missed it. Supercomputers. So I've been telling you for a long time that this is the plan. The decodes are also revealing it. (1656). So they are an androgynous satanic cult. The Trump government shutdown equals 1656. Donald Trump is president. Donald Trump born female. Digital beast system. That's what the 1656 is now, just as it was in the days of Noah. The great tribulation is upon us. So the Blue Jays. That's what we needed to quickly cover again, because the Blue Jays are now in a game 7. This is the final game. There's no other games. It's winner takes all now versus the Los Angeles Dodgers. Blue Jays equals Antichrist, 726. Toronto Blue Jays World Series equals Hell the Antichrist. Toronto Blue Jays World Series Game 6, which was last night, equals Mark of the Beast. And Blue Jays win the World Series if they win, because now anything can happen. They should have taken it last night, but obviously they wanted to go full Game 7, fill another stadium, take $20,000 a ticket again, charge $30 a beer. Who knows what the reason is, but it's here. Number of the beast, 1044. But Toronto, Canada. So there's something about Toronto. It's like a gateway to demonic activity, even though a lot of people would say that's Hollywood. That's Los Angeles. But Toronto, Canada equals 1260. Toronto, Canada equals 846. Tribulation is 846. Antichrist system is 1260, which takes form during tribulation. The digital beast system is the Antichrist system, and it's digital. 1260 for tribulation, 846, which equals Toronto, Canada, 1260 and 846. And then Blue Jays, just Blue Jays equals Revelation 13:18. Here is wisdom. Let him that hath understanding count the number of the beast, for it is the number of a man, and his number is 666. So the 888, Satan demands worship. So I got a couple dates here. We have December 1st, 2026 to August 8th, 2028. And then we have an April 17th, 2029 date. So very close together, within 8 months of each other. Remember, Tyler James Robinson equals 1404. So the person that assassinated Charles Kirk equals Mark of the Beast, 1404. And I told you that 1404 in Greek concordance equals dragon, which is Satan. 1404 is Drakon. And again, I'll show it right here. 1404, Greek Strong's Drakon means dragon or serpent. This is the same word used in Revelation 12:9. That old serpent called the devil and Satan. So in a prophetic biblical sense, 1404 points directly to dragons, Satan. 1404, Tyler James Robinson. We got the Antichrist, Donald John Trump. 1404. We've got wireless technology, human sterilization, hour of revelation, wireless technology, digital revolution, devil prophecy. And the new man arises equals 1404 and 1044. You see some comments quick. So 1104 was a time anomaly that I saw soon after you speaking. Sorry, blame it on the TV. Oh, look at that. 1104 is being flashed. Okay. Thank you, Holy Soldier. Jamaica Smart City or Smart Island. It will be. So I've seen devastation from all kinds of villages and cities, but I'm guessing the Jamaican Parliament building is untouched. I believe I've shown it to you before. I guarantee it hasn't been touched. Just so you can keep in mind how you know that it was absolutely faked. Because if it was a real Category 5 hurricane and it did hit the island, then it would have destroyed the government building also. But I'm going to guarantee that that government building was untouched. So let's check it out. So Kim Kardashian says the moon landing is fake. So what does that mean for someone like me that's been telling you that for how many decades now? So does that give me more credit now because Kim Kardashian is agreeing and saying, yeah, that the moon landing's fake? Give me a break. Well, what are we searching right now? Jamaican Parliament building. So the Jamaican Parliament building is currently housed in Gordon House, located at 81 Duke Street in Kingston. Construction on a new, okay, they're not constructing anything because when you see the Jamaican Parliament building, then you're going to know it's a bunch of nonsense. Where is it? That's not it. Just put Jamaica Parliament building. Thank you. Holy Soldier says, King Nico, you rock. You're awesome yourself. I hope you're enjoying the show and the weekend. I'm just going to wrap it up quick because I'm going racing today. So I just want to find some images of the Parliament building, but now they're showing a complete new and different building. But basically, the Parliament building in Jamaica looks exactly like the Parliament building in the US or any nation for that matter. It's one of those so-called totalitarian building structures, but it's a fallen angel building. So it looks like they switched up the building. They put the Jamaican Parliament in some new construction building, even though the old one was absolutely insane. I know I have it on my Facebook. That's why I gotta save these things. It looks like Google's now hiding stuff, right? The internet is changing so rapidly right now. It's like one minute you find something and know it's there, the next minute it's like completely wiped off the internet. Don't trust this thing right now. So search for Jamaica. Yeah. Oh, here it is. See, I have it right here. So I posted this 5 years ago, as you can see here, September 13th, 2020, because for many years leading up to it, I pretty much used the internet, traveled the world, and discovered every building imaginable. And it just blew me away and made me realize that the Bible is absolutely accurate in everything that it says. But anyone else notice that every protest around the world seems to be in front of one of these bad boys? This one is in Kingston, Jamaica. So this is the Kingston, Jamaica Parliament building. You see the columns, the stonework, the absurdity, the absolute unnecessariness, impossibleness for that matter, especially on an island in the Caribbean. So 100% this building's untouched, but they're not going to let you know that, right? Because then you'll start asking questions. But like, how come all the structures that were built 200-300 years ago that you say are perfectly still standing, but anything new is completely flattened? So let me just see, what was I supposed to cover? I hope I shared all the decodes I was meant to. Let me quickly bring the slides back up. So the whole Star Trek thing, so Charlie Kirk and this McCoy character, Kirk and McCoy, just as in Star Trek, now they're reenacting this nonsense. It's absolutely insane. Remember the 1050 satanic worship, 846, 1086, the 1044s, the 1656s are absolutely mind-blowing. I believe I had a Kim Kardashian one. So now I know, sorry, this is what I had to find. Kim Kardashian's in the news, and I already had the decodes, and I believe she fit in somewhere, just like Elvis Aaron Presley fits into the 1656 with Donald Trump. And you should know the connections between Elvis and Trump by now. I know I had a Kim Kardashian one. Where is it? See, look, Jennifer Lopez, born a man. Okay, let me just type it in the calculator quick because I want to make sure I just grab that connection quick. Seeing as she's talking about the fake moon landing now, and remember, fake moon landing equals 666. Let me just put Kim Kardashian. Or was it Kimberly Kardashian 714? So yeah, Kimberly Kardashian, of course. So I'm going to show you right now. Actually, let me just so if you see the slides on the screen, I should have, oh, is she in the 1086s? Yeah, it should be here. There it is. Kimberly Kardashian is down here. Can you see that? 1086. This is why it shouldn't be a surprise that Kim Kardashian is now in the news talking about the moon landing being fake, because Kim Kardashian equals the beast system. So this is why Kim has been on this slide, because I've been waiting, knowing that, yes, your name equals the beast system, and you will inevitably, for sure, for certain, be activated. And Kimberly Kardashian has been activated because, look, excuse me. So look, the president equals 1086. Water equals 1086. Trump JFK is 1086. Talking of the JFK files and the UFO files now, Trump is in the news. Yeah, that's another thing I forgot to bring up. Trump's in the news right now regarding cover-ups of UFOs landing at the Area 51. Thomas M. Crooks is 1086. G-Shot Wound 1086. Akhenaten is Lucifer 1086. The Beast System is 1086. Genetic Modification 1086. Genetic Tampering of God's Creations is 1086. That's the Beast System. Genetic Tampering of God's Creations 1086. Particle Collider. So 1086, the Large Hadron Collider equals 1086. It was 1086 weeks after September 11th that CERN turned on the Large Hadron Collider for the Particles Collider, all 1086. Homosexual Music is 1086. Obama clone of Akhenaten is 1086. Your jab passport is 1086. Large Hadron Collider, 1086. Dave McKeegan, Antarctica, 1086. Satan is a homosexual is 1086. Days of Noah, Great Flood, 1086. The Days of Noah, Great Flood, 1086. Kimberly Kardashian equals Man of Sin revealed, 1086. And I saw one of his heads as it were wounded to death, and his deadly wound was healed, and all the world wondered after the beast equals 1086. Kimberly Kardashian has been activated because she fits in perfectly with the 1086 decode. I already had it here long before this bloody podcast of her saying that the moon landing was fake. Donald John Trump is the man of sin, 1656. It's the new AI world order, 1104. We'll see if things start kicking up next week on Tuesday, November 4th, for the new AI world order. And if you've been looking at any AI video now, you can see it's pretty damn close to deceiving the world, which it already is doing. And it will inevitably take over every operation imaginable. So let's go back to the Trump news. It's so crazy. All this alien stuff is happening now. And I'm just here saying, like, I told you guys. I got people commenting saying, oh, wow, I thought you were crazy and way off. But now looking at it, you're absolutely on point. So Donald Trump, UFO landing, there's videos going around, US Congress, big UFO secret revealed by Trump. US Congress live, Trump drops the truth bomb on UFOs. UFO news live, breaking, Trump confirms what we already knew, the truth about Donald Trump's UFO shocker. So stay tuned. Lots of things coming out, confirming what I've already shared with you with these decodes that were way ahead of their time. We've decoded it before it happened, and now it's happening. We can just go back and say, look, I told you this is going to happen. Kim Kardashian was already on the list with the 1086 to do something in regards to the digital beast system. Unbelievable. So I'm going to end this live 54 minutes in. Thank you all for joining on this Saturday morning, afternoon, and I'll definitely be back with more epic decodes, more confirmations. So any of you that thought I was wrong or way off and was criticizing and ridiculing me and talking smack, well, whatever, do your thing. I don't care. I'm just gonna keep revealing the truth. It's all coming out. I'll sit and be patient as I am while people are trying to frantically, desperately connect this thing to that thing when I've already done it. It's all been done. I have the decodes. I'm the only one that has them. No one else can do the decodes without my decodes. I promise you, trust me, I am right on this. I am the only decoder you need to be watching right now. Everyone else is reaching and connecting the dumbest shit imaginable, trying to avoid, they're all watching right now, but they're trying to avoid using and giving credit because they don't want my name getting out there. I don't know why, but they must be working for Jesuits. They must be working for the beast because they know I am the resistance, and we are here to crush this thing and give it the hardest time imaginable until our Lord and Savior returns. Yep, I'm sorry you were late. Gaming with Shaz. Anyway, these decodes never been seen before by anyone or heard of by anything or anywhere. The 1104, the 1404, the 1260, the 1086. We've got this, guys. We have this. And I'm not even sharing all of what I have. I'm just trying to speed through this. I do not have the time. I got other things to do, but I'm going to do my best to just put everything on. You know, I don't even have time to put the camera on and show myself anymore. It's just get it done. We're here. It's over. Time is officially up. Tick tock, tick tock. It's done. The alarm is about to go off. So God bless everyone and take care.